Hello everyone, welcome back to more Dominion Online. I assume we're loading in this game soon. Yes, against Fried L, the old fried liver attack. Alright, what are these? Okay, borrow, right, this is the one that gives you $1 now for a card later. Iron Cowboy, duplicate, I know this one, although we haven't seen it. I guess it was in the Tone Hack game, right? What's a pendant? Okay, usually at least a silver. This is from Plunder, right? Yeah. And wine merchant, right? So this gives you money and you leave money unspent, you can get the card back. Okay. Hunting lodge is a village. Trashing is just replace. Little bad. Cabin boy can gain duration cards, but you still have to trash something to it. This isn't duration, right? That's reserve. Is Menagerie the only draw? It's going to be a little tough to use, but with Hunting Village and replace and stuff, it could happen. I mean, we want a silver, right? And I might borrow a replace? Yeah. Hmm. That's not ideal. Really needed to hit an estate with that. I guess I could trash this for a siren? That seems really bad. Turning copper into estate and cursing someone, I mean, I guess it's bad, don't get me wrong. But at least I can then like turn the estate into a good card. Oh my god, these borrows, man. I don't think I want to do it again. Well, I would stop this next draw from missing the shuffle, wouldn't it? And this is most of my good cards. It's like an estate, silver, and 2 coppers. Well, okay, maybe it's okay if those miss the shuffle. Oh, you know what? I wonder if an inventor duplicate Megaturn is where we're supposed to be going. I think that's how you win this game. The question is how you get there. And that involves more replaces, right? Cartographers. Yeah, you just play the duplicates and like leave them out. Yeah. And you get the provinces to cost 6 or less so that when you gain one, you can duplicate it. I think I'll take 1 duplicate now. Do I have other terminals? I've already lost track. I have a replace. I do want a menagerie, but oh yeah, I also have this inventor. Okay. Yeah, duplicate would be bad right now. I'm hoping the menagerie has become good eventually. I have a lot of estates for some reason. Could it be because I turned a copper into an estate? Ugh. I need to get 5s. Okay, here's a menagerie turn for real. That's nice. One has so many menageries, I'm very jealous. Okay, this can gain a menagerie, and I can buy, I guess, another replace. Gain the last menagerie. I guess I could have borrowed something there. I after the opening, I've forgotten that borrow exists. Yeah. Okay, we need hunting lodges for sure. Opponent has 3 inventors to my 1. Let's grab a duplicate. Can I hit a hunting lodge here? I don't remember. I think I shuffled it in, right? No, it's not in this shuffle. I'm not going to get enough hunting lodges to have any chance. Without hunting lodges, the game is hopeless. What am I even supposed to do, right? Okay, well, rematch. What's up here? Ranger is the lame one that uses journey tokens. 5 cards half the time or nothing. Okay, the rest of this is all familiar to me. What are we supposed to do, though? For trashing, we have Taxman, and that's it. So, basically none. Vault and Town are good draw in Village. Town is also buys. There's not much in the way of attacks. Right, it's just the Taxman. Not much trashing either. But I think we have to open with Town. Dungeon makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll want a Tiara eventually. We're not going to be able to trash treasures, so this is going to be fine. Vassal? Is Vassal going to be any good? Maybe. But since we can't trash any treasures, probably not, in fact. So I think it's just Dungeon. Town is already enough money that we can spike 5s on occasion. One wants a Ranger. I don't really agree. I just want all the towns. I want Vault for my draw, not Ranger. Not some reason I want a Pendant, right? No. So here I could grab a Tiara. But I guess it's just going to be like a coin and a buy? That seems pretty bad. Why don't I just take more towns? Because if you can't get enough vaults or towns, you just can't do anything this game. And I'd like my opponent to be in that position. Obviously, any hand that starts with a vault, you could gain a 6 cost because you draw 2, getting up 6 cards, and discard your whole hand. It doesn't matter what your hand is, so you can, as a lower bound, you can say you could get a 6 cost. Look at that. Ah, right, this was their ranger turn. Okay. The towns are all gone. So I think we just like take another vault. I would like another dungeon. I wouldn't say no to a tiara, probably, if it were free. Probably. Like, I do want buys. I have them from town, rather, but... So now what? You have 2 rangers. I guess these are giving you buys as well. I forgot about that. So you have 2 rangers, so every turn... I don't really know how for it to tell me if that's face up or face down. I guess mine's face up, so theirs must be face down, right? So 2 rangers requires 2 actions and draws 5 cards. But it also requires 2 draws. So I don't know. I mean, I'm still not in love with it. Okay, we're gonna need to play at least one more of these for actions. Do I play the dungeon or do I just discard it to vault? I can't really hit anything better, right? Let's just take the buys and discard everything. It would be $8. Like Vault Silver or Vault Dungeon. Can't be Vault Tiara. Which is fine. I have enough buys because I occasionally play towns for money. So we want to... I mean, we could double Ranger. Does that make any sense? I guess it makes a little sense. Yeah, let's do that. I think we each have 5 towns. I'm not totally sure. It's close to that, plus or minus 1. Obviously, that can make a big difference, but like I should be able to play Rangers, drawing a bunch of cards, and if I don't like what I get, I can vault. I probably just get a gold here. Well, that's opponent's 4th town, so we know we haven't won at 7-3, or indeed 6-4, but... Okay. More Rangers, huh? Oh yeah, Tiara top decks, I forgot that. Gonna take a pendant. Okay. But opponent doesn't own a gold or silver yet, so pendant so far is at best worth $3. The dungeons are working well. You're like actually hitting a real hand every turn, unlike me last turn just buying gold. Yeah, so if opponent had a sixth town, they would have played it by now. I mean, it could be this card, but I don't think so. Of course. Oh, I see. So they wanted to play this twice. Well, okay. That's a lot of money. Holy cow. I think you should get a silver, right? Hireling? I don't know about that. Because a silver could be worth like a lot of money if you have the tiara pendant thing going. Am I really going to be tricked into buying a pendant here? I don't think so. I'm just buying $5 moats. Like a chump. I think I'm getting smashed again, right? Somehow opponent's just doing everything every turn. And I'm doing nothing every turn? Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Pendants are worth like, these are $5 platinums, man. I guess I discard those? I mean, like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't quite understand how opponents able to draw so many cards. I guess they're using the dungeon to dump all the bad cards that I'm just, like, keeping, basically? Alright, I'm gonna take 2 more dungeons and a tiara. Let's just do what opponent is doing, but, like, slower. I don't see how that could be a problem. Shouldn't they have put Hireling first? Give them better, more options from dungeon? I mean, now, of course, they're getting Hirelings, which is an explanation for how they have more cards, but before they didn't. This draws, right? Yeah. I guess maybe I should have played a dungeon before the vault. Okay. Actually keep the town, it's worth more money that way. Okay, 13 bucks. We got 2 dungeons in play. I think we want a pendant. I can top deck. No. I don't think I want to top deck that either. And a vault. I will top deck that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was sort of underestimating Ranger early, maybe? Hmm. Like, it's not like Vault is a huge improvement to your hand size, right? It is an improvement. Okay, Ranger should do a ton of drawing here. I discard a copper with Vault? Why? I thought it was a dungeon. I thought I had to discard 2 cards. I guess my Vault has also been making sure opponent doesn't have dud turns. They've a couple times they've discarded to my plays. That's another way I can sort of blame myself for what's happening. Can't play this Vault. Should have discarded it, actually. I just this shuffle would be intolerable. So I think we double, right? And just hope we can continue having turns like that. Although if opponent can have them also, we're in trouble. Because if they double and then I double, they're going to win. Hmm. Okay, this is great news. Pendant for 2? Shouldn't have to discard here because I'm planning to play more vaults. And I want to make sure I have stuff to discard to dungeon. Opponent has a hand they're happy with, whatever it is. Okay, so now I can only play one action. And I think I would rather it be Vault than Ranger. But I guess that means I don't have to discard this yet, right? It would be nice to have the Ranger available next turn. Well, I'm not likely to hit it, right? Well, there are two of them. Okay, so no discards here, play Vault. Not an incredible turn, but it should be worth a province at least, right? And a dungeon? Maybe a silver. I only have one pendant. I think silver is silly. Let's just take dungeon to make sure we can do cool. No, I don't know. Dungeon decreases your hand size on the turn you play it. I think it's silver or nothing. I'll take a silver. Don't top deck it, though. Two dungeons coming up. Isn't there? There's a ranger in here, right? That'll be nice. Wow, 3 rangers in one turn. That's a lot of draw. Are they going to be able to triple here? Is that possible? I don't know the total capacity of their deck. It seems like they can do a lot. 2 pendants and 2 tiaras, I think. Although triple seems dangerous. Okay, I guess if you can buy 4, you're pretty happy. GG. Wow. I feel like I've played like 7 games against Friedel and I've won 1 of them. Or maybe 2? I think I could ask the bot that. Hello? Whatever, I resign. If you're busy thinking about whether to top deck the province you got, I guess I'll leave. Best of 5? No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What's the difference between our decks here? I feel like I don't really agree with their hirelings. But my vault is just too expensive as a draw source. Like let's try and do some algebra or at least simple arithmetic about how vault and ranger compare as draw sources. So let's assume that the village that you have to play is like village. In this case, it was town, but it behaves like village since we weren't playing it for buys in the situations where that's relevant. So it's a village that replaces itself and gives you 2 actions. So in that case, like the fact that Ranger consumes 2 actions doesn't really matter because, well, it doesn't matter in terms of card draw. It does matter because you only have so much terminal space to spend in a turn, right? You can only play 6 terminals a turn if you have all your towns. So if all those terminals are Rangers, then 3 of them will draw, right? And that's 15 cards. That they've drawn. We're ignoring the cards it took you to draw the Rangers, just you've gotten plus 15 cards. If your 6 cards are all vaults, you've drawn 12 cards. That's less than 15, right? I think we can agree on that much. And the vaults are also giving... Sorry. The Rangers are also giving you buy. So... Plus, you can, like, try to set things up, if possible. Like, say you're drawing your deck. You have enough draw to draw your whole deck, which we mostly didn't. But with Dungeons, apparently, opponent made it happen. You can try to arrange things so that your Journey token is face down at the end of your turn, so that the first Ranger you play at the beginning of your turn is the one that draws. You don't want it to be the second one if you can help it, because it might be hard to hit 2 Rangers on the same turn with no help from draw. But enough Dungeons maybe line that up. So, Now, there are advantages that the Vault has over Ranger, of course, which is that you can turn your estates into money, but there's only 3 estates in the whole deck. It's not that important. You could even try running, like, 4 Rangers and 2 Vaults, or 5 Rangers and 1 Vault? It's tougher that way to leave your Journey token the right way around, but you maybe could. Or you could just play, like, 4 Rangers and 1 Vault, and play... one of your... No? You couldn't play a town as another terminal. Because you need the town as a village to give you enough actions to do that. So... I mean, maybe there were other terminals you might want to play, but those... Mostly it was just Journey and... Sorry, Ranger and Vault, I think. Yeah, I mean, it seems like Ranger is the better deal. It just always looked to me like a big nuisance that it's this, like, sort of spiky thing where you only get to benefit half the time. But if you can make sure you can do it twice a turn, it's, you know, decent draw, right? Two actions for +5 cards. That's like if you had a moat and a smithy. But also they gave you buys. That's fine. Nothing incredible, but fine. And Vault is pretty bad as draw goes, right? It's just moat for 5 that has this other effect on it that, like, matters more in other kingdoms than this one. Huh. Okay, well, there you go. I thought some about Vault and Ranger now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.